Hi everyone! We're on the pink carpet at Canneseries today. This is where next month the stars will climb the stairs at the Cannes Film Festival. We went to the film festival last year, so let's have a look at what you could be experiencing next month.
Cannes is always worth a visit, but even more so during the film festival in May. The small city by the sea turns into an international village, full of stars and onlookers and exciting vibes. It's so much fun to just wander around and soak up the atmosphere. On top of last year's impressions, we'll tell you everything you need to know about the upcoming 76th edition. And if you stay tuned, you'll get to sit with us in the main theater at the famous Festival Palace. Because Canneseries actually lets you be part of the festival. It's easy and free to get tickets. The stars are in the middle of the audience. And you can even talk to them if you want to. So back to May 2022. Anya and I got all dressed up and met in Cannes. The Festival Palace is in the center of the town, next to lots of bars and restaurants, and right on the sea as well. Here you'll find the famous red carpet and the stairs, where 3 to 4 times a day it gets super busy. You'll see the big black limousines rolling by, and if you're lucky, you'll catch a glimpse of the stars just getting off. There are plenty of photographers, lots of security, and people like us trying to sneak in a view of what's going on. Luckily, there's a presenter who announces who is who. And there are huge screens that capture the arrivals and the photo call. So even if you're not in the middle of it all, you feel like you're a part of the show. If you want to get a front row spot for a good view, you should arrive at least an hour before the screening. Every day's program can be found online on the festival's website. It's kind of difficult to get tickets for one of the screenings. They are not for sale. So don't be disappointed if you don't make it into the Festival Palace. It's fun enough to watch from the outside. So who can you expect to see at this year's 76th edition, starting on May 16th and ending 11 days later? Among the films in competition are works by renowned directors such as Wes Anderson, Ken Loach, Aki Kaurismäki, Alice Rohrwacher, Nanni Moretti, Nuri Bilge Ceylan, Jessica Hausner, Todd Haynes, or Wim Wenders. So on the red carpet or in the streets of Cannes, you might also spot the actors starring in their films, like Natalie Portman, Julianne Moore, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hanks, Harrison Ford, Robert De Niro, Scarlett Johansson, Antonio Banderas, Jude Law, Michelle Williams, and Juliette Binoche. This year's jury president is Ruben Östlund, the Swedish director of The Square, and of last year's winning film in Cannes, Triangle of Sadness. Last year, Anya and I went to explore some more. Of course, there are souvenir stands all over the place, and you can spend your time between the red carpet action on the beach.
It's not too cold. So now we'll have to wait a little bit, because every night at like 9:30 p.m. there's the Cinema de la Plage, which is right behind us, the cinema on the beach, and we'll watch a movie later on.
Most of the restaurants along the beach are privatized during the festival evenings. It's fun to watch the hustle and bustle and check out this scenery with the Estoril Mountains in the background. At the Magnum Beach, they are waiting for Kylie Minogue tonight. There are cameras everywhere, and dresses are getting more and more sophisticated. If you want to be part of the game, you need an invitation. Anya and I are enjoying a balmy evening. And then it's 9:30, movie time. The cinema on the beach is free for all. The program, they often show classics, can be found online. If the chairs are taken, just sit down in the sand. Don't forget to bring a picnic blanket, a bottle of rosé, and a warm sweater. Back at Magnum Beach, interviews are taking place, and everybody is excited for Kylie Minogue to arrive, when right before midnight she finally shows up. Back to April 2023 and this year's festival for TV series, Canneseries. We love the pink carpet, and what's even better, you can be part of the festival. Tickets must be reserved online a few weeks prior to the screenings and are free. Just before the beginning of this morning's projection, the cast of the series arrives. We're going to see Corduroy, an Israeli production, and guess what? The cast and crew are part of the audience, as always at Canneseries.
Corduroy, please welcome. Merci d'accueillir.
So, we've watched the international premiere of the first 2 episodes, and frankly, the story in the context of the hashtag #MeToo was super captivating. If you liked our video, why don't you subscribe to our channel, and you'll get to see many more stories from the French Riviera.